Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden stories within company filings. And today, well, let's just say we're talking about a meeting that might just get shareholders talking. We've got a brand new report from Power REIT and it's all about an upcoming shareholder meeting. But what else is lurking in this document? Let's find out. Before we dive in, if you enjoy breaking down these corporate announcements into plain English, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We also have a fantastic community on Discord, linked in the description below, where we discuss these filings further. So what's the big news from Power REIT? It looks like they're setting the stage for their 2025 annual shareholder meeting. Power REIT is letting everyone know the key dates for their big annual meeting of shareholders. This report, filed on July 18th, 2025, lays out the plan. Power REIT is getting ready to gather its shareholders for their annual meetup. It's like the company's yearly check-in to update everyone and get their votes on important matters. Now for the number nerds, Power REIT is incorporated in Maryland. This detail might not seem like much, but it tells us about the legal framework the company operates under. This number here, 001-36312, is their commission file number. Think of it like a unique ID card for the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, to keep track of all their official filings. And this other number, 45316572, is their IRS Employer Identification Number, or EIN. This is basically the company's social security number for tax purposes. While we don't need to get bogged down in addresses, knowing where a company is headquartered can sometimes offer clues about its operations. And for those who like to call companies up, they've also provided a phone number. Now let's talk about what they actually sell. Power REIT has common shares, which is like owning a small piece of the company. The trading symbol for their common shares is PW. So if you want to buy or sell their stock, you'd look for PW on the stock exchange. And where can you find these shares? They're traded on the NYSE American exchange. This means they meet certain standards to be listed and traded publicly. But it's not just common shares. Power REIT also has a special type of stock called 775% Series A, cumulative redeemable perpetual preferred stock. This sounds complicated, right? Let's break it down. It's a type of preferred stock, meaning B shareholders get paid dividends before common shareholders. The 775% is the dividend rate they can expect. Cumulative means a company might buy it back at some point. Perpetual means it doesn't have a fixed end date and the liquidation preference of $20. Redeemable means the company might buy it back at some point. Perpetual means it doesn't have a fixed end date and the liquidation preference of twin stock. This sounds complicated, right? Let's break. Share means if the company were to be sold or go out of business, these shareholders would get 25% is the dividend rate they can expect. Cumulative means if they miss a dividend payment, it has to be made up later. Redeemable means the company might buy it back at some point. Perpetual means it doesn't have a fixed end date. And the liquidation preference of 20% is the dividend payment. The ticker symbol for this preferred stock is PWA, again, traded on the NYSE American. The report also asks if Power REIT is an emerging growth company. This is a classification for companies that have had less than a certain amount of revenue in recent years, and it can affect some of the reporting requirements. For now, they haven't checked this box, meaning they aren't classified as an emerging growth company based on their current size. The main reason for this filing, as indicated by item 8.01, is to announce important information about their upcoming shareholder meeting. This is where the real action is for this particular report. So here's the key takeaway from this filing. Power REIT's Board of Trustees has officially set the date for their 2025 annual meeting of shareholders. Mark your calendars for August 27th, 2025. This is the day when shareholders get to have their say, ask questions, and vote on the company's direction. And to make sure everyone who should be allowed to vote is identified, they've set a record date. This means if you own shares as of the close of business on July 28th, 2025, you're on the list to receive meeting notifications and you'll be able to cast your vote. This filing is just the announcement. Power REIT will be sending out more detailed information, including proxy materials, directly to the shareholders who are on that record date list. These materials will tell you exactly what will be discussed and how to vote if you can't attend in person. And finally, we see the DOLT report was signed off July 18, 2025. This signature, David H. Lesser, is the chairman of the board and chief executive officer of Power REIT. His signature means he's officially approving this report on behalf of the company, confirming that the information provided is accurate to the best of their knowledge. Now, looking at this filing, it's pretty straightforward. It's purely an announcement of dates for an upcoming shareholder meeting. There are no deep financial figures or discussions of strategy here, which is often the case with this type of Form 8K filing. The core information is the set date for the annual meeting and the record date to determine who gets to vote. This signals that the company is moving through its regular governance processes. Shareholders should keep an eye out for those proxy materials, which will contain the actual agenda and proposals for the meeting. Without any financial data in this specific report, it's hard to make a deep analysis of the company's performance. However, the act of holding these meetings is crucial for corporate accountability. It's where shareholders can hold management accountable and influence the company's future. So, while this report is more of a procedural notification, it's an important step in the ongoing dialogue between a company and its owners. That's our quick decode of this Power REIT filing. What's your take on the importance of these shareholder meetings? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into corporate filings. Also, join our Discord community linked in the description for more in-depth discussions. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next decode.